Hello and welcome back to jorttt2. Look at the semi-finals matchup, the third match now, and it's still the same. Four teams that we are finding who is the victory of this mini bracket here. Yeah, Hate1A versus Chokenation, Seed 6 versus Seed 7. So yeah, really close in seeding, and both these teams have been performing really well in this pool. And we'll see who's gonna be the stronger player today. Yeah, Chokenation winning the role, so they will get the first ban here. But yeah, we expected that they just instantly ban HT2. This team are not the strongest on HTs, and yeah, they will just get it out of the way instantly. And on the other hand, Hate1A going for the No Mod 5 ban. Again, we've seen them ban that earlier. And yeah, choosing to ban it again.
Alright, hello chat.
Hello, come here. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange timing, 9 UTC, right?
Dude, I hate you. I
Why?
hate these people. Alright, no, I'm joking.
Yo,
I
9
pick...
UTC sucks.
No, it's good until I need to work. So, and then I don't know should I go to work or not. So I just take my leave earlier. So I hate you guys. Alright, hi chat. So on paper, not a very close match, but it might be a really close match in the end.
Yeah.
Knowing that, do you think Hate1A actually missed a player? And I think they are like extremely underweak.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very expected ban so far. Hidden 2 ban from Chokenation, seeing Ambitious, Frosted, Yuki Neko all can play that. I'm not surprised at it being gone. No More 5 gone from Hate1A as well. Honestly, kind of surprised to see they decided to go for that. But I guess they're kind of scared of Aplaja's super performances on that map. So they're gonna go for a Hidden 1. I think a very predictable pick here from Hate1A. I think this is their best pick ever.
True.
I can see Cat actually have some skill to play this if he managed to practice it a lot. But I don't think Cat has the time and has the reading to currently play this right now. So probably gonna be letting Sarah and Aplaja play this. And of course, opponents got pretty much two FCs last round. So Ambitious and Frosthetic are really good teams here on their side, and I think this is such a dominant first pick here from them. And I think they probably can replicate the performances as long as one FC. I don't think there's any big deal from them whatsoever. They got a combined of a 2.606 million last match, which is one of the best score they can go for. So yeah, we got everybody prepared as we'll be starting on the first hit and one pick here. Mo. Very famous map in standard with the same background. And this one is by Canes, which is also a really good map.
Yeah, a lot of 1-4 plus 1-6 with some SV action.
Alright. Getting on our way here, starting on some slow sessions so far. And Frostatics a bit behind. But he's finally got load in. Everybody got some really good X for now. But the accuracy is gonna change here as the actual map's gonna start.
Ooh, 1-6 come in hot and fast, and Apache gonna be first to find a miss here. Sarah as well.
It seems like a huge misses from all the players so far. Apache finding a miss as well. The two players on Hate 1X doing as well as they could. So they have seen the map, and you can see Frastatic is single tapping 340 BPM. Not a trouble for them whatsoever, as knowing players like Sarah and Apache just do not have the reading or the skill cap to play this, especially Apache being a one-hand player.
Yeah, the sun running away already. Yeah, it's should be an easy win. Just gotta make it through the map.
Yeah, they are close to 1v2ing in this map. Close, not yet.
True. Maybe one more Ki?
We'll see. For now, both sides are going to be able to back up some score, but I don't know if they actually practice this part. Even though I think this part, you don't even need practice to play it. But after this build up, you're going to be on to a bit more SV shenanigans. Not the Ki type of SV, but it's still quite difficult for players to play. Alright, here it comes.
Yeah, the timing on these finishes can be a bit weird, but I don't see a lot of hundreds being dropped from your Hit 1-8 side, so presumably well practiced.
Apache are really struggling, and these snappings here really have no mechanical skill to play this map, unfortunately here. Very good gimmicky player. Hidden 2 is definitely his type of map, but unfortunately they just do not have a high skill cap hidden player. And Biscus finally going to be the first one to find the drop here. It's going to be Biscus this time instead of Frostatic, but you can see Apache completely struggling in this sessions right here. And basically both Biscus and Frostatic going to be doubling Apache's score in this map, and that is such a play here from Frostatic, just like that, and that is a very clean first point for Hate 1-8.
Yep.
Oh no, Sarah. Like, this low sessions, Apache has... Okay, I shouldn't say anything. Everybody really miss. I shouldn't have not said anything. I was gonna say Apache is really good at those type of skill sets, but unfortunately he still finds a miss in the end. Probably seeing their teammates score, knowing they don't need to practice this, honestly. Very dominant first pick here from Hey 1-8, and I think this is one of the first dominant pick from Hey 1-8. I think they have the second one coming up soon. But for now, it's gonna be Chokenation's turn, and they got their flashlight pick on their back for now. If they do want to exploit the current situation from the opponent's team here, I think Hard Rock is a pretty good pick. Some Chokenations, and they want to go for those picks.
Okay, surprisingly, it's easy DT. I don't know. I didn't see this one coming, but
Oh, I see.
Yeah, ECDT.
I mean, it's Sarah's pick. It's Sarah's time.
True.
I'm gonna say this map a banger, but it's a little banger for Chokenations. We'll see. It's definitely a banger for Sarah. He's really good at these type of skill sets, and Captain Market as well. Very good at these type of like ECT type of stuff. Honestly, almost managed to get a point of the Nuren team on this skill sets. So they are really good at those type, and they were facing players such as like Nuren and Yaki's. Not Yakisoda, I almost say Yakisoda. Soul Fire. And those players are absolutely insane. But Heiwane also has a Japanese, and he has arrived. Yuki Neko is finally in, and this might be not a good time for Chokenation, and they sees it as well. Captain Maka instantly type it might be doomed, but it's not time for you to give up just yet.
Yeah, I think this map a little bit different from last week's skill set. With a little bit lower BPM, but a lot higher pattern complexity as well as just general chain length and stuff. So yeah. I believe this has not yet been picked in either of these teams' matches.
No. They picked it yesterday.
Or did they?
The Chokenation team, yes. I mean, they were against Trooper's team. Might as well just exploit it if they could.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
They did get average of 520k.
Yep.
So still a couple misses from both of the players around. So around 2 misses from both of them. So they do have to avoid any single misses this time. I think they can definitely FC this. It's just they were not in the condition. They were playing at extremely early on, like 8 a.m. And now the day has went on and should be a lot better for both of these players. And Yuki Neko just came back to finally online. Got just in time, Mexican Yuki Neko players without any warm-up. I think this is nothing for the Japanese player. Let's see. His accuracy is still up on the top, matching with Cat on Cat. Makes this match super close so far.
A little bit of Muzu action that's gonna catch off Cat on Cat. And that's a very early miss. But right now, giving Heiwane the tiny lead. 5,000 points to work with. Of course, after EC, that's about 10,000.
Yeah, very unlucky first miss here from Captain Cat. Kind of missed on the bit of slowdown S3. Probably just got mind blocked by their pattern here. And they need something from the opponent's team to get back this lead. We do see Frostatic dropping quite a amount of accuracy right now compared to the rest of the lobby, but still, Cat still far behind from everyone else. Sarah is putting on a show right now, 99.54 right now, currently doing better than what he did this morning, and shows that finally woken up, but his teammate is not backing him up whatsoever. A couple of misses from Cat as well, and that is a huge one. He's actually missing more than what he did in this earlier morning, and that's unlucky for Chokenations. I guess the team name really shocked them this pick.
Still not undoable though. We have a third of the map left, and if Frostatic and Yuki Neko both find misses, this could be doable. This score lead about 30,000. Sarah still holding on to that FC, but so are both Heiwane players. Opportunity not presenting itself.
Accuracy from both players in Heiwane is far lower than Sarah, but it's not enough if they do not have a supporting players in this map. It was looking quite good. I do believe that they can actually take the point if HDK managed to get the score at this morning, but unfortunately, into the break, nobody else has find any misses, and Heiwane knows they just need both players to not miss. One of the players not miss to be able to make it through.
Oh. An additional miss here from Cat on Cat might be the final nail in the coffin. There is a little bit of a complex part at the end, but running out of time are Chokenation, and Heiwane don't look to make a single miss. A little bit of a finisher section right at the very end. Not gonna be any problem, of course, and that's a 3-way easy DTFC.
Yeah, like I mentioned, if Cat managed to get his score earlier this morning, they would have won the point. But unfortunately, sometimes you perform at the wrong moments of the previous match. And that is very unlucky for Chokenation. They would have gotten this point here, but sometimes it's just not how it turns out. Now, second pick here from K18.
Single digit 100 from Sarah is kind of crazy on this map, I can't lie.
Dude, is Sarah.
It's Sarah, yeah.
How am I looking at a 99.7 FC on MP Link? Well, you did get a 99 FC, unfortunately, from opponents, but you did manage to pop off from your team as well. 2 FC on this map is not something that we see every single day, so really fortunate outperform here in the correct time. Now, next pick here from Hate18, and they still have the very clear.
Yep, there we go. Trigger pulled, HHR picked.
Oh, there we go. Alright, this is a very clear pick from Hate18. Last match, Chokenation did not have a fun time in this map. Chupo is legit the player, carry hard in this pick. They almost managed to win the point here. Unfortunately, they did give it away towards the end due to Apaja really lucky in the second half. And Ambiscus and Forsatic just need to get one player above 1 million. I think they got this in the bag. And knowing these two players, I think this is just Forsatic's playground. He's super good at Hidden Hard Rock, has been training that skill set all the time. Not so much about streams though, but outside of stream, I do think they still got a bag.
Yeah, Forsatic last week only HHR FC on FMSD, which was played by some people on the HHR. Just goes to show how strong he is right now.
Yeah, and another hidden abuse. I'm kind of surprised to see Chokenation decided to ban slow one, because they do actually have slow players. So I think it's just a team synergy issue. They do have one player really good at like a regular slow hidden, and the other really good at like fast hidden as well. But when it comes to this like mid-range, it's just kind of hard for them, and there's a lot of mid-range level hidden in this pool. Cat kind of missed a lot in this earlier morning today. Hopefully he does able to wake up. And Pacha doing quite good so far, but it's expected for him to do well currently. He might have some trouble when it comes to the hard part, and an unexpected play to find a miss very early on, and this will be the one finding a drop currently.
Yeah, just an early misread though on the slow section. The main hurdle is still yet to come in the 1/3 streams and 1/4 streams at 210 SV.
You already see Cat dropping so much accuracy at that signature change there. Not a good sign. Here comes a fast SV instantly hitting. Let's see all the players. Apaja has to hold on. He really crumbled at this part earlier this morning. He's been doing a lot better currently right now. 98.6%, but still his accuracy is a lot lower than Forsatic, and that is the reason why Hate18 is still closing late. Here comes the 1/1 stream. Nobody finds a miss. Apaja slowly falling behind in terms of accuracy, but he managed to hold on the FC. Here comes a long stream right here. Everybody's still holding on. The full combo outside the early business of Ambiscus. It's a really tight situation right now. The lead is only 3,000 points, all in favor of Chokenation.
There we go.
But the miss has come.
Yeah, finally something to trade out that early miss from Ambiscuit, and immediately this act difference shows itself. Forsatic holding on to the 99.5, and yeah, Hate18 30,000 in the lead.
Chokenation is doing a lot better than this morning. Cat really working up right now, not finding a bunch of misses in this map. Plaja still falling behind in terms of these patterns again, and he finds another miss here on particularly just 1-2 patterns. And this is not a good news for them. Ambitious does fall, but the lead is not going to stop leading here if Plaja also going to be finding as much of his misses as Ambitious. Here comes another stream. And Frosthetic really killing this map. Starting to prove everybody wrong that he sucks at streams. He is really making a name here out for everyone. 99.56 in this map so far.
Yeah, finally gonna break the FC, but still at insane accuracy to be holding at this point of the map. Everybody else 96 and 97, but Prosthetic holding on to this pristine X, giving Heat18 such a huge lead.
Cat doing a lot better than this morning, still holding an FC right now, 97% here. Unfortunately, despite the FC still lower score by 1 to 2 misses compared to Prosthetic, and that's how pristine Prosthetic's accuracy has shown in this map and in Hidden Hierarchy in general in this entire tournament. And this would be something that Cat should be proud of, actually FCing the slow part of the map. It's not something he's known for, and he's currently gaming with FC on the map, but again, a PB is not enough. A potential PB is not enough for Chokenation to win this map, because we got what a score. Oh my god.
Yeah, really strong up score from Chokenation, but Heat18 just have a chokehold on the map.
Yeah, Plaja still getting around 20,000 points up score, and Cat got like a whole 80,000 points up score in this map, but still not enough facing Frosthetic that 19/100s on this map. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, not much you can do. Still a lot closer than what we saw earlier, than what we kind of expected, but damn.
Yeah, now Chokenation's pick. And I still think they got quite a lot of picks to go for. I think No Mod 6 is actually very pickable for them. I don't think Ambitious is necessarily the best play at those type of maps, and you're gonna get Yuki Neko and the other player, which is Frosthetic on the map, then which Sarah might able to outperform in terms of accuracy, but instead they're gonna go for a fumbleable pick. 3 more sudden nav. Oh my god, what is happening?
Yeah, I mean, it's pure sudden death. Alright, will Frosthetic take HDHR? Maybe.
That would be insane. That would be guts. Like, they have the guts to deal with this.
I think Heat18 are a team to overmod though. Let's be real.
True.
And yeah, HDHR on this map not completely impossible. But maybe without practice, not quite doable. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think Frosthetic has put in too much practice into this pool. But we'll see. Meteorite here, consisting mostly of 1-4 tech.
Yeah, that's why we look at the artist name 2L. This is a lot more 1-4 requirement than most 2L style. Not 1/5, 1/6, 1/9 type of shit that we're playing through. This is a lot more your regular kind, and I can see these players doing quite well on them, but we're gonna see a hidden hard rock from Biscuits out of anyone. Hard rock from Prosthetic, hidden from Aplaja, and hard rock from Cat Don Cat here. Aplaja going for the slow hidden start. I mean, talk about Aplaja. He's one of the best slow XG players in Indonesia in general, and of course he's going to be putting on a singular mod on this. And hidden hard rock this from Ambitious is not what we expected. He's not usually the type of player to put hidden hard rock on any sort of free mod, but he is slowly learning those skill sets. And see how he performs on this pick.
Yeah, so a slight overmod here from Hate18. We'll see them pick up a small lead just off of that accuracy. Just off the mod bonus. Sorry, Prosthetic dropping accuracy is what I meant to say at the very start of the map. And of course, this is sudden death, so team fails. If both players on one team find a miss, that team fails and loses the point.
Alright, here it comes. We got the first a bit SV and snapping changes. A lot of offbeats in this map here, a lot of doublets. But everybody is holding strong so far in this map, and Captain the Cat gets nervous. We'll be the first one to find a break in the map, and that is only one miss away from Chokenations, and they still have the tacky sessions with Hidden. Aplaja, good luck. Your body has to put all the shoulders on you right now.
I feel like being named Chokenation and then picking the sudden death map is a little bit of a curse in of it itself. As Cat on Cat, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy here with that miss. Heading to a more complicated, slower SV, 1-4 only section. Apaja still holding on nicely. The only issue is that nobody else has found a miss. Here we go, the chorus of the map.
A lot of snapping changes in this part of the map. You can see some of our players are dropping a bit of accuracy, but they are really not falling in this map. They are still doing such a great score from these two, from everyone. No misses since Captain Cat's initial break. It might just be like this.
Yeah, and Biscuit is still holding on to the HHR FC, dropping a bunch of accuracies, but importantly not finding that miss, not letting Chokenation get their way back into this map, and heading to the outro here. It's only really hard on HD, and yeah, Chokenation out of time.
Probably did not expect a double mod here from Ambiscus. Really good act here from Chokenations, but just not enough. You do not have two mods to back you up. Only singular fail here from Cat on Cat. His scores will be counted, but even if it was counted, it's not enough, as Aplaja's score already lower than Prosthetic, and Cat on Cat has missed in the map before. A very dominant start here, 4-0. Hate18. Seemingly they got this in the back. Let's see what they're gonna go for next pick. Or next band. So we go on to the band sessions first.
Alright, first ban here is going to be DT1. So that's the gimmick map gone from the pool. One team banned the mod 5 and another team banning the gimmick map.
Gimmick is gone. I think not unexpected from Chokenations. I think that is an absolutely fumbled map from Chokenations. I don't think they can play the map whatsoever, and they just hope for the opponents to not pick it. They did manage to escape it though, so no DT gimmick can pick into them. Hate18, I think they have loads of maps they want to ban. I think they have maps such as No Mod 1 is very bannable from them. No Mod 4 if they don't want to risk somebody trolling. No Mod 6 is also bannable. And I would say Flasher as well. And of course Flasher is gone. So
I think that
they're not giving a chance.
Yeah, I think that was the most likely ban. in my opinion. Just Chokenation with Mihiwani. They had some good scores in FL, but yeah, just getting it out of the way just in case. Good map to get rid of.
Yeah, and now it's that pick. I think they do have a lot of pickable maps, but most of them I would say 60-40 mostly. Closer ones are probably Nomad 1, Nomad 6. Yeah, I think those should not be selected whatsoever. Nomad 2 as well, I think it's still quite a close map, even though I don't think Cat on the Cat has a high chance of FCing the map. I think both of the Hard Rock maps are kind of accuracy battle. If Cat on the Cat and Sarah locks in. Maybe not so much about Hard Rock 2. Hard Rock 1 I do think is definitely an accuracy battle between these two teams. And that's meaning I would say the best picks left is definitely jorttt2 or an attack pick Nomad 3 as well. I think those are all pretty good picks for Hate One Nick. Going for a sort of tech here, Nomad 3 is not something that Cat on the Cat plays really. Instead, going to pick Nomad 1. I'm kind of surprised they're going to go for this map.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. I believe they do have a little bit of information from last match.
I honestly think this is probably one of their worst pickable map out of the pool, personally. I think it's slightly better than Nomad 6.
Yeah.
But outside of like Nomad 6, I don't think it's honestly that good of a pick. I think they have a lot better maps to go for. But I guess they want to see how they place out in this map. Sarah and Cat on the Cat has no trouble whatsoever. This is literally Cat on the Cat's SS tier map. Well, if he still has the crazy skill cap he has before. Good music from the chat, by the way. Like, Eloise, I don't know what to tell you.
Not the best music, in my opinion.
Not the best, I think this is worse. Like, the high-pitched Camellia is not enough to ruin this map as well. Not enough to beat this by the worst music. I'm sorry, Eloise.
Alright, 260, 1-4, and a lot of 1-6 in this one. Well, not a lot, but decent amount of 1-6. Was this map gonna be a little bit of a consistency battle, but there will be some spikes to watch out for.
Yeah, this is Cat on the Cat SS map, and I still stand by that point. I can see Cat on the Cat SS this in his prime days. Is he in his prime moment right now? We'll see. And Sarah, I think he can get like a single-digit 100 count, which is why I think this is a extremely risky pick here from Hate One Nick. And I feel like this is sort of like Chokenation should have go for after the first two maps.
Alright, KDK SSing through that Mono 1-6 section. But we'll be the first one to find a miss. And that's a bunch
Oh my
of
god.
misses. It's not that clean, but Yuki Neko will be happily trading it as well. Still.
Oh, and here comes a bit of a stroke patterns, and down the gap, this is only offhand. The DDD KKKD is just so disgusting to play here on that part. He's gonna be finding another break as well. And that is a pretty decent lead for the first time here in this map.
And yeah, 12,000 points. Chokenation need Hate One Nick to hit, to find some misses or maybe hit a 100 chain.
Yeah, they need more misses right now. Yuki Neko still holding a very good accuracy. Sarah beating 100 compared to Ambiscus. But Ambiscus, Sarah finally drops a bunch of 100.
Yeah, that choke section there, nobody gonna find a miss, and instead Cat on Cat finding an additional miss on a 1-4 plus 1-6 pattern. And yeah, this is not escaping them.
Cat is losing rhythm in this part there. Semi-finding a bunch more misses as well, and that is very unlucky. He has some really good accuracy to back him up, but he just does not have the combo. Once he's almost reached the combo cap, he finds a miss, and that hurts to score the most. Sarah falling in the entire stream here. Oh my god, and that is over already for Chokenation. It was looking a very close map so far, but stamina has run out from them, and Hate18 running away from this pick. 12 100s from Ambitious, 8 from Yukineko. Solid scores from these two players, and despite some really good accuracy shown earlier this morning here from Chokenations, but they are not going to be able to replicate those performances today here. Unfortunately, I don't think they are performing currently, and that is extremely unlucky for them.
Hate18 up at match point, looking to complete the sweep here.
Oh. Next pick here from Chokenation, and again, I think the only pickable map for them left is No More 6 here. I think that is a very good pick, of course, for Sarah, and of course they're gonna go for it. When we talk about speed-ish tech, we're gonna talk about Sarah. This is Sarah's playground. Just like Easy DT. I think he can actually outperform all 3 players in Hate18 if he actually locks in. Cat just have to lock in an FC and hope for opponents to drop some more accuracy and get carried by Sarah, and I think this is a fair winnable map for them.
Yeah, problem is, I mean, we have Prosthetic here to potentially match Sarah on the accuracy. Alright, here we go.
We do have Prosthetic back in. No Yukineko this time. And Ambitious on this map is kind of scary because I don't think Ambitious is the type of player who is very good at acting these sort of maps.
Not the strongest performance last match, but good enough to find a win on this map. This time it's Mbiscuit up against Cat instead. Yeah, a lot of buffer at the start can explain a bit about the map. A lot of random, quote-unquote random rhythms in this one. A lot of vibe mapping. 1-5, 1-6, 1-4. You name it, this map's got it.
So far, very tame on, but the map gets a bit tricky, a bit offset wiggly. I don't know how to use the word. Like a very flow map.
Loose.
However, if you're not
loose.
Oh yeah, loose, yes. But if you do not get the flow of the map, you might drop loads of accuracy.
Early 1-6s here. It's a little taste of what's to come. Sarah still holding on to the SS through this intro.
Oh yes, this is just the way things go. As we're gonna see into the shoegaze chorus. Cat with first and find a miss only at the start of the map. Really not performing today here. And that is unlucky for them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's over. He does not have the. He did not get the flow correct.
Yeah, a little bit of a misread translates into a huge chain miss. Alright, Mbiscuit gonna find a miss as well though. Kinda trading things out here. But that was a huge blunder there from Cat, and this pick already coming to a close, running out of time.
just have one more final chorus left where we have the same sort of density in the final chorus.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest act here from Biscuit, but oh, an additional miss on top has to be the straw that broke the camel's back here for Chokenation.
Here it comes. You can get a bit more denser patterns in this final part of the chorus. Well, sort of a chorus in the map. And you are correct, GT. Prosthetic is actually holding as well as Sarah in this map. Cat Donald can really not having it today here. Once again, if he has his score earlier this morning, they would have gotten. I do believe they would. Actually, I don't think they would have gotten the point because he did miss earlier as well. Unfortunate for them. Wait, no, he actually FC. Well, they would actually have to. They actually would have won the peg. But yeah, things like this just happens. And unlucky for Chokenations. They just Cat on Cat, their second player, just not having a good time today. And H1X is gonna be clean sweeping their opponents.
Damn. Yeah, well played to hit 1-8 here, and unfortunately Chokenation here eliminated in, I believe, 7 to 8th.
Yes, 7 to 8th. Still really nice. I did think these guys are quite strong players, like TWC top 12 level, which means I think in like a global tournament, I think top 8 is quite strong, especially the team size on this one is a lot more smaller than your regular TWC. But H1X is going to be moving on forward. They got some really good players in the entire one of the best players in the entire tournament. They did unfortunately face the Taiwanese team, but they did lose very close last match. But they will be up ahead in against the seed 1 or seed 4, which is either
Seed 5.
5, sorry. It's either Botch's team or Miniature Lamb's team. So, might see some American battles here upcoming next match, next weekend. And for now, we're going to be moving on forward to a couple of matches. We still have half of the matches left. We're barely only played half. We have Last Fortune versus Augury, which something happened in the reschedule. I'm not sure they're gonna play, but Last Fortune is a team that is a lot stronger in that regard, and hopefully Augury Cap has any chance up against those Japanese monsters. But hype matches definitely upcoming soon here. It will be Ueho versus Old Boy 3 AM at 14 UTC today. It's the Nuran team versus the Taiwanese team, and we got some really strong players battling out against each other upcoming in 4 hours. Thanks for joining with me today here, GT.
Yep, it's been another awesome experience here with a lot of cool scores. And yeah, we'll see you in 4 hours.
Yeah, see you there.